Hi all, hope all of you are doing great. Today I'm going to explain a story written by the great actress Shabana Azmi. The story is Abba, taken from Class 6 NCERT textbook. 1 minute please before you go ahead. After reading the story, I request you to just mention in the comments below one good quality or something that you have learned from your parents. That would be great of you. Thank you. Abba means father. आप जानते ही हैं माता पिता किसी भी बच्चे के पहले आदर्श होते हैं. You know that parents or father mother are the first role model or ideal for any child. वह जाने अनजाने उनके गुण और अवगुण ग्रहण करता है. जाने अनजाने means unknowingly. गुण means qualities or merits. The child unknowingly grasps their qualities and demerits. इसीलिए माता-पिता का यह प्रयास होता है कि वे अपने व्यवहार से अपनी संतान के सम्मुख केवल अपने गुणों का ही प्रदर्शन करें. That is why parents always try to see to it that in front of their children they show only their merits or good qualities. प्रयास होता है means they try. व्यवहार से from their behavior, संतान children के सम्मुख means in front, प्रदर्शन करे means exhibit or to show. यदि उनमें कोई अवगुण हो भी तो वह उनकी संतान की नजर से बचा रहे. Even if they have some bad qualities or demerits, it should not come in front of the child. That is what every parent tries to do because they know that the child will definitely grasp some of the other of their behavior. पाठ प्रवेश. Entry to the lesson. मशहूर शायर कैफी आजमी पिता और प्रसिद्ध रंगकर्मी शौकत आजमी मां के रूप में मिले तो संतान शबाना आजमी जैसी बेजोड़ अभिनेत्री ही बनती है. Shabana Azmi is a great actress and her parents are the famous poet Kafi Azmi and a theatre worker mother who was also very famous and is known as Shaukat Azmi. इस पाठ में शबाना आजमी अपने बचपन को याद करते हुए बता रही है कि अपने माता पिता के जीवन से उन्होंने क्या कुछ पाया और उनसे सीखा. In this lesson, Shabana Azmi just recollects her childhood days and then tells what she has learned from their life, from their parents' life, and what all she has gained from her parents' life. वे कभी दूसरों जैसे थे ही नहीं, लेकिन बचपन में यह बात मेरे नन्हे से दिमाग में समाती नहीं थी. The actress Shabana Azmi says that her parents were never like other parents. But when she was a child, this fact, she could never accept or she could never understand. बचपन में means in her childhood, दिमाग में in her mind, समाती नहीं थी means she could never accept it. ना तो वे ऑफिस जाते थे, ना अंग्रेजी बोलते थे और ना दूसरों के डैडी और पापा की तरह पैंट और शर्ट पहनते थे, सिर्फ सफेद कुर्ता पजामा. He neither used to go to office nor he used to speak English. And like others who call their parents daddy and or papa, and those who wear pant and shirt, he was just totally different from them. He used to wear just white kurta pajama. वे daddy या papa के बजाय अब्बा थे. And when others used to call their parents as daddy or papa, she used to call him अब्बा. बचपन में मुझे अपने माँ बाप की बेटी होने की वजह से कुछ अनोखे तजुर्बे भी हुए. In my childhood, just because I was the daughter of my parents, because of that I had some strange experiences. अनोखे strange, तजुर्बे means experiences. जिस अंग्रेजी स्कूल में मेरा दाखिला कराया जा रहा था, वहां शर्त थी कि वही बच्चे दाखिला पा सकते हैं जिनके माँ बाप को अंग्रेजी आती हो. In the English school where I was supposed to be admitted, the condition was that only those children will get admission whose parents know to speak English. Isn't it an irony? Being in our own country, we should know somebody else's language in order to get admitted to a school. Dakhila means admission. Shart means condition. मेरे माँ बाप अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते थे, इसलिए मेरे दाखिले के लिए मशहूर शायर सरदार जाफरी की बीवी सुल्ताना जाफरी मेरी माँ बनी. Her parents, they did not know English. That is why in order to get admitted to that school, another famous poet whose name was Sardar Zafri's wife, Sultana Zafri, became her mother, just because her mother did not know to speak English. So somebody else acted as her mother. Really strange, isn't it, children? अब्बा के एक दोस्त मुनीश नारायण सक्सेना मेरे अब्बा बने. One of Abba's friends, whose name was Munish Narayan Saxena, became my father. Even the father had to be changed because her father did not know to speak English. दाखिला तो मिल गया, मगर कई बरस बाद मेरी वाइस प्रिंसिपल ने मुझे अपने कक्ष में बुलाया. The actress Shabana Azmi, she got admission in the school. But after many years, her vice principal summoned her or called her to her room. Vice principal, Baris means वर्ष, years. उन्होंने कहा, कल रात एक मुशायरे में मैंने तुम्हारे अब्बा को देखा. Yesterday night, in a meeting of poets, I saw your father. वह उन अब्बा से बिल्कुल अलग रह रहे थे जो पेरेंट्स डे पर स्कूल आते हैं. But he was looking totally different from the father who comes to meet me on Parents' Day. एक पल को मेरे पैरों तले से जमीन निकल गई. For a second, I just lost control. I felt as if I've lost control of the situation, or I got very scared in one sense. मैंने जल्दी से कहानी गढ़ी. पिछले दिनों टाइफॉइड होने की वजह से अब्बा अचानक इतने दुबले हो गए हैं कि पहचाने नहीं जाते. Last few days, because of typhoid, my father has become suddenly so thin that you cannot recognize him. अचानक means suddenly. दुबले हो गए हैं means has become thin. पहचाने नहीं जाते means we cannot recognize him. वे मान गई और मैं बाल बाल बच गई. She agreed. The vice principal believed the fact that he has really become thin, and Shabana Azmi had a hairline escape. Baal baal bach gayi means hairline escape. This is a beautiful family picture of Shabana Azmi, who's there in the center, her father and her mother. अब्बा को छुपाकर रखना ज्यादा दिन मुमकिन न रहा. It was not possible to hide father for many days. मुमकिन न रहा means it was not possible. उन्होंने फिल्मों में गीत लिखना शुरू कर दिया. He started composing music for movies. एक दिन मेरी एक सहेली ने क्लास में आकर बताया, मैंने तुम्हारे अब्बा का नाम अखबार में पढ़ा है. One day, one of her friends came to the class and said, I read your father's name in the newspaper. The actress says, बस उस पल के बाद बाजी पलट गई. जहां शर्मिंदगी थी, वहां गौरव आ गया. All these days she used to feel embarrassed to talk about her parents. But the moment her friend came and announced in the class that she saw her father's name in the newspaper, things took a turn, or things turned around. Where there was embarrassment, there now she started feeling proud about her father. Sharmindagi means embarrassment, Gaurav means proud, or you can say glory. 40 बच्चे थे क्लास में, मगर किसी और के डैडी या पापा का नहीं, मेरे अब्बा का नाम छपा था अखबार में. 40 children were there in the class, but only my father's name had got printed in the newspaper, and that was really a matter of being so proud. अब मुझे उनका सबसे अलग तरह का होना भी अच्छा लगने लगा. Now I started even feeling great about his being different from others. अब मैं उस काले रंग की गुड़िया से भी खेलने लगी जो अब्बा ने लाकर दी थी. Now she even started playing with the black colored doll which her father had brought for her. उन्होंने समझाया था कि सारे रंगों की तरह काला रंग भी बहुत सुंदर होता है. Shabana Azmi's father had told her that just like any other color, even black color has its own beauty. It looks very beautiful. तब मैं 7 बरस की थी. At that time, the actress was only 7 years old. उस उम्र में मुझे भी वैसी ही गुड़िया चाहिए थी जैसी मेरी सारी सहेलियों के पास थी. When we are 7 years old, we normally like colorful things. So, at that age, when her father bought her a black doll, she never liked it. At that age, she wanted the same kind of doll which her other lots of friends used to have. सुनहरे बालों और नीली आंखों वाली dolls with golden hair and blue eyes. सुनहरे means golden, नीली blue, आंखों वाली means with eyes. अब्बा से मैंने यह पहला सबक सीखा कि कामयाबी दूसरों की नकल में नहीं, आत्मविश्वास में है. This is the first lesson that I learned from my father, that success is not in copying others, but in your own self-confidence. 9 बरस की उम्र तक मैं अपने माँ बाप के साथ रेड फ्लैग हॉल में रहती थी. Till 9 years of age, I used to stay in a hall known as a red flag hall along with my parents. हर कॉमरेड परिवार को एक कमरा दिया गया था. Every associate family was given one room. बाद में हमारे हालात थोड़े बेहतर हो गए. Afterwards, our conditions improved. फिर हम लोग जानकी कुटीर में रहने आ गए, मगर अम्मी ने थिएटर में काम जारी रखा. Afterwards, we came to the place known as Janaki Kutir to stay there, but still my mother continued working for the theatre. उनके थिएटर में बहुत प्रशंसा होती थी और उन्हें भी अपने काम से बहुत प्यार था. She used to be praised a lot in the theatre and she also loved her work. मुझे याद है महाराष्ट्र स्टेट प्रतियोगिता के लिए वे एक ड्रामा पगली की तैयारी कर रही थी. I remember she was preparing for a drama for the Maharashtra state competition. उन दिनों वे अपने रोल में इतनी खोई रहती थी कि आपसे बातचीत भी पगली के अंदाज में करने लगी थी. Those days she was so much absorbed into her role that she used to talk like a mad person even in the normal conversations. कभी धोबी से हिसाब लेते हुए, कभी रसोई में खाना पकाते हुए. Sometimes when she would take account from the dhobi or the laundryman, or at times when she was cooking, at that time and all, she was always acting as a mad person. She was that much absorbed or engrossed into her role. मुझे लगा मेरी माँ सचमुच पागल हो गई है. The actress at that time was only 9 years old. So looking at this, sometimes she used to feel that her mother has really gone mad. मैं रोते हुए अब्बा के पास गई जो अपनी मेज पर बैठे कुछ लिख रहे थे. I started crying and went to my father who was writing something sitting on his table. अपना काम छोड़कर वे मुझे समुद्र के किनारे ले गए. He left his work there and took me to the seaside. रेत पर चलते चलते उन्होंने मुझे समझाया कि अम्मी को कितने कम वक्त में कितने बड़े ड्रामे की तैयारी करनी पड़ रही है. While walking on the sand, he made me understand that my mother, she had to prepare for a very big drama in a very short time. ऐसे में हम सबका, परिवार के हर सदस्य का यह कर्तव्य है कि हम उनकी मदद करें, अन्यथा वे प्रतियोगिता में कैसे जीत पाएंगे. In such a situation, it's our duty, the duty of every member of the family, to help her or to support her. Otherwise, how is she going to win the competition? अन्यथा otherwise, प्रतियोगिता means competition, जीत पाएंगी win. बस फिर क्या था, मैंने जैसे सारी जिम्मेदारी अपने सर ले ली. That's all. I just had to hear that. After that, I took the entire responsibility on my head. सारी जिम्मेदारी means responsibility. जब अम्मी को महाराष्ट्र सरकार से बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस का अवार्ड मिला तो मैं ऐसे ही इतरा रही थी जैसे अवार्ड अम्मी ने नहीं मैंने जीता हो. And after the entire family support, everything, when her mother ultimately got the best actress award from the Maharashtra government, the actress Shabana Azmi was so proud, as if it was not her mother who had won the award, but she herself had won. अब्बा तब तक कलम कागज पर नहीं रखते जब तक कि डेडलाइन सिर पर न आ जाए. Her father used to write songs for movies and lots of other writings. So, but he was totally a different type. He would never start writing unless and until the deadline would almost approach. फिर फिजूल कामों में अपने को उलझा लेते हैं. And even then he would become busy with useless works. फिजूल काम means useless, meaningless work. उलझा लेते हैं keeps himself busy. जैसे कि अपनी मेज की सभी दराजें साफ करना, कई खत जो यूं ही पड़े हो उनको जवाब देना. The work like cleaning the drawers of his table, some letters which are just lying there to reply to them, all this work. मतलब यह कि जो लिखना है उसके अलावा और सब कुछ. In the sense, whatever he has to write, other than that, he would keep himself busy with everything else. उधर यह सब करते हुए कहीं उनकी सोच जो लिखना है उसे भी चुपके चुपके लफ्जों के सांचे में ढालती रहती है. But he was also a different kind. Even though he was busy, he would keep himself busy with all such work, still in his mind, he would be forming words for whatever he has to write. फिर जब लिखना शुरू करते हैं तो भले घर में रेडियो बज रहा हो, बच्चे शोर मचा रहे हों, घर के लोग ताश खेल रहे हों, हंगामा हो रहा हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But the actress says once her father starts writing, then whatever is going all around, whether the radio is at its maximum, whether the children are shouting, whether people in the house are playing cards, whatever noise is there, that nothing affects him. He just writes. कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि घर पर खामोशी का हुक्म हो गया हो कि अब्बा काम कर रहे हैं. It has never happened that saying that he is working, he has ordered everybody else to be silent. खामोशी means silent. लिखते वक्त उनकी स्टडी का दरवाजा भी खुला रहता है. Even when he used to write, the door of his study room would be open. अब्बा को अच्छे खाने का बेहद शौक है और उन्हें पूरा यकीन है कि अच्छा खाना सिर्फ उत्तर प्रदेश का होता है. Shabana Azmi's father was very fond of having tasty food, and he completely believed that tasty food means it has to come from Uttar Pradesh. अम्मी उन्हें कभी हैदराबादी खाना नहीं खिला सकी. Her mother could never make him feed Hyderabadi food. घर में जब हैदराबाद की खट्टी दाल बनती है तो अब्बा के लिए अलग यूपी की दाल होती है. At home, whenever they would cook pulses, sour pulses of Hyderabadi style, for her father separately UP style pulses would be cooked. टेबल पर खाना अपनी प्लेट में कभी खुद नहीं निकालेंगे, ना बताएंगे कि उन्हें क्या चाहिए. He would never serve himself food on the table, nor he would ever say what he wanted. But अम्मी को जाने कैसे पता चल जाता है कि उन्हें प्लेट में क्या और कितना चाहिए. But her mother would always know what and how much he would want on his plate. अब्बा सिर्फ तब खाने की मेज पर यह कहते हैं कि उन्हें और चाहिए जब मैंने कुछ अपने हाथ से पकाया हो. Her father would never say I want more. The only time when he would say he wants more is when Shabana Azmi cooks something. खाना पकाने का फन आज तक मुझे नहीं आया है. Till date, I have not learnt the skill of cooking, the art of cooking, rather. घर के बाकी लोग जहां तक हो सके मेरे बनाए पकवान से बच निकलने की ही कोशिश करते हैं, मगर अब्बा ऐसे मजे लेकर खाते हैं जैसे अवध के किसी शाही खानसामे द्वारा पकाया गया बेहतरीन खाना हो. All the other members of the house would try never to eat the food cooked by Shabana Azmi, but her father used to eat the food cooked by her in such a way as if it has been made by the chief chef of Awadh. सच कहूं तो उनका यह लाड हर बार मेरे दिल को अच्छा ही लगता है. To tell you the truth, this love that I used to get from my father, every time he does this, I still feel nice about it. This is all about the story written by Shabana Azmi. I hope all of you liked and enjoyed it. Thanks for watching Rivora Tube. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or suggestions. I would always like to improve myself. Stay safe and stay happy. Bye-bye.